Hi guys, welcome back to the Rebel Chumps channel. This is a new channel update video. I didn't really prepare it, so I'm just gonna talk about lightsaber stuff and the channel itself and some other things that happened in private life and just sharing that. So, starting off with an announcement that I actually just deleted my Facebook. I kept having issues with my Facebook. Facebook keeps asking for my real name and ID information, and I never feel comfortable with that. During day life, I'm working in a certain branch, and I just don't want any of my clients can see my private stuff on Facebook. So I always used a fake name, and for some reason Facebook always keeps asking for that, for my real ID. And I created few Facebook pages over time now, and it just keeps coming back. And I noticed that a lot of people are struggling with that, and I just don't feel comfortable with how Facebook basically want to create an entire portfolio of your private life, including your real ID, etc. It's just not why I subscribe to Facebook. I wanted to share some lightsaber stuff when their new video comes out, follow some friends, do some online chatting, and basically what I noticed is that Facebook firstly also took way too much time of me. When I'm working, every half an hour or less, I just ping fast back and forth between Facebook when I'm waiting for something at my work or stuff like that. And it's always so empty actually. I just look at what other people type, and basically it's a system where you fetch for likes or fetch for a discussion, and I didn't feel it really contributes to anything that I care about, because I'm also quite neutral personality actually in real life. Like, I'm very understanding about people, their choices for having choices between different brands. Let's say somebody likes Ultra Saber, somebody loves Saberford, somebody hates Vader's Fold, whatever the case be. I understand that, and I understand if they explain what their logic behind is. I'm understanding for that. Like, I can put their shoes on and see it from their point of view. So normally I'm more of a neutral guy there, not because I just don't want to have an opinion, because I do have opinions, but it's just I also can understand the motivation of people. And on Facebook, I noticed that I started to develop a certain aspect where I always wanted to have an opinion, and my opinion was the correct one, and not like in a way that it was hurtful or like very predominantly try to overrule other people's opinions on Facebook, but it was like searching for a discussion and then try to debunk other people the whole time, and I don't know why. And plus, it's just a whole lot of nothing there. It's so impersonal. You cannot gauge people. You only see the beautiful parts of people's life, and you never see the actual person. You don't, like, what I love about YouTube, you can actually see somebody. You can see their good days, you can see their bad days, you can have interaction with them, you can do response videos, etc, etc, etc. So I feel it's much more personal than just typing messages, which you do have in this the comments in YouTube as well, but at least you have a meaning to also engage with making videos and have that interaction, etc. So I feel that is more personal and more realistic than just typing messages and having like a message board. I do gonna miss it a lot, because a lot of companies like Saberforce, Fabersfold, etc. do advertise a lot on said websites, Facebook. So I need to find means how I can get all that information without having to resort to Facebook. Plus, I like to buy certain Star Wars toys, etc. and there are some very good groups on Facebook that actually sell different stuff. So I need to find a way to get actually rid of Facebook, because it's gone. My Facebook account's already gone, but I don't want to resort to making another Facebook account, and then no, it's like you stop smoking and then you start smoking again after something happened, and then you get stuck in it again. So I want to completely erase that need for Facebook if possible. I do not need it for purchases, etc., because most companies, Saber companies, have their own distribution channels and websites to distribute their products, so they do not rely on Facebook. So that's good for those companies. That's a little bit of personal life thing. Of course, I also have been very busy with a new job that I recently started. So the weekly updates, etc., dropped a little bit, and it will go up again by doing a lot of these interactive vlogs. So going forward, I will do a lot of more of these kind of vlogs and engage more with people. So try to actually engage with them in person by communicating on the phone, on Skype, with a webcam or whatnot, not just the messaging. It's just an aspect of communication that I miss, and I feel that it's in these times quite critical, because everybody relies on opinions and build up on opinions based on internet. It's very one-sided, and it's very anonymous to a certain degree. So yeah, that's Facebook. That's the rant of Facebook. So that's out of the way now. 6 minutes, sorry. I hope you guys survived it. But let me start about the lightsaber stuff now. That's why you're looking here. So I have 3 orders from Vader's Vault. Of course, my Vader's Vault Hero, which is the second run that I participate in. Then we got 2 Havocs. I ordered originally I ordered a Vader's Vault Havoc with its special powder coating and RGB, and just a beautiful shelf queen, a saber that I will not play too much with, simply because it costs quite a bit of pennies. And then I just fell in love with the Havoc, the design, the simplicity with the leather wrap and the weathering. It just grew on me, and then I realized that although I'm gonna love my powder coated Havoc, it is not the same as the ones from the pictures from Vader's Vault with the nice leather wrap and the weathering. And I thought, God, I really want to have one saber that I carry with me every day, the same saber. It's like a key, a very personalized thing. Put it next to my pillow every night when I go to sleep, having it with me all day, like my personal actual real life lightsaber. It's just a little bit to escape the reality, plus just my appreciation for lightsabers. And so I went ahead and purchased a second Vader's Vault Havoc. So both Havocs will be delivered at the same time. So hopefully around the end of this month, December 2016, I will have those lightsabers. And going forward, that second Havoc will be my daily carry. So you will see it a lot more in all the videos. Me carrying it around to public places and whatnot. Something that I want to do for a long time, and I found this now the right time to just start doing that. And then for new saber orders, I wait till next month. I'm gonna order a KR Sabers KR4. That's a stun saber. Do-yourself stun saber. It's very beautiful with a shroud on the top of the middle that can be etched. And I get a hilt that is gonna be powder coated. So Carl from KR Sabers just received his tools to actually do a proper powder coating jobs, and that will be somewhere in Jan. So I will be reaching out to you, Carl, and we're gonna get that saber hopefully completed, so I can do a review on that. Really looking forward to that, because I really like that KR Sabers KR4 design. It's a really nice, sleek design, an absolute Jedi weapon in my opinion, and it looks awesome. The more I look at it, the more it grows on me. Plus I love those type of tin sabers. It's even thinner than a Vader's Vault combat class, so I gonna love it, that's for sure. And then of course Saber Forts. So I'm doing some work at the moment. I actually engaged with Phil Isherwood regarding some new projects coming out soon, and looking quite promising. There will be content coming soon. That will be one of the YouTubers that do these kind of Saber Forge reviews. I will be one of those. I'm not gonna review their names or announce them because I don't know how confidential it is at this point. But there are names in there that you recognize directly if I would call them up. So we're gonna do some product reviews for Saber Forge, and I'm looking really forward to that. Yeah, more about that soon. And besides that, also big news on the Imperial Arms forums. That is the biggest forums for custom lightsabers, etc. There is currently a run being announced. It's a collab between Solos Hold and Nerf. I forgot the name. Nerf something. It's Obi Shane. Sorry, I forgot the name of that collab company. But they're gonna do a run of the Ezra Bridger season 3 Star Wars Rebels season Star Wars Rebels lightsaber, and also Kanan Jarrus lightsaber. So there will be a pair if you want to. There will be around the $300 to $350 each. Empty, of course. That's just no electronics, just the empty hilts, something similar like this, but from a very high quality that you can expect from Solos Hold. And I already subbed my name down to get a pair. Those will be fantastic. Like I'm even considering maybe get a second. It's called a Blind Knight. That is Ezra. That's Kanan Jarrus lightsaber. Then I have 2 Kanan Jarrus lightsaber and 1 Ezra Bridges lightsaber. One just for cosplay. So because I like to would like to cosplay Kanan Jarrus with the Templar Guard mask, and then his original uniform. That was the end, had the final season episode of Star Wars Rebels season 2, where he got blinded by Maul. So I'm really looking forward to that. That will be super exciting. Probably it's gonna take a long while, probably at least 6 to 8 months before that run is completed. I think the Ashoka Tano run from Solos Hall took around 8-9 months, maybe a little bit longer. So I expect the same for this, but I'm gonna jump on this opportunity this time because I missed out a lot of Solos Hold opportunities, and I just don't want to do that anymore. So those will be coming to the site as well. I'm gonna also continue doing the classic Star Wars reviews. I'm gonna stop doing the modern Star Wars toy reviews simply because it's a little bit too expensive. Plus, the more I tinker with the idea and I see them on my shelves, it doesn't really motivate me. With the old toys, it's just purely nostalgic, and because they're vintage, that's why I want to continue to do that. But modern toys, yeah, they don't appeal to me that much anymore, and I'd rather put my money in a Saber or so every month rather than having 2 or 3 Black Series figures. And that's it for now. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the Star Wars content, which will continue to be mainly lightsaber reviews and vintage stars reviews and vlogging like this, where we're gonna openly discuss everything. And before I end this video, so what I intend to do with this video going forward is engage with you guys. So whenever you are interested in it, leave a comment in the comment section. What I want to do basically is create a Skype account and provide that information to you guys. You can add me, and then we can have actually chat sessions where we can talk and see each other, talk about anything. It might be something just random stuff in private life, it can be something about Star Wars, it can be collabs with other YouTubers. What I really want to is engage in that personal communication, like that personal communication that is really important to me, especially nowadays. We're so isolated from a lot of stuff by all the social media, that we just hardly communicate on a human level anymore. It's just all digital, and I think that engagement is a big miss, especially for people that love Star Wars and are into cosplay and into lightsabers or toys. Including myself, not everybody is socially the most strong person, and we just miss out quite a bit of socializing. And although we think we can manage on ourselves, it's not really the case like that. You need people in your life, and if they're like-minded people, that is fantastic. And by having like these discussions and having somebody easily still available, even as across the world, to communicate with and have fun with in an actual more personal engagement where you actually can speak with each other, you can see each other, that I think that's a very important aspect. So enough ranting for this video. That's it. Lastly, I noticed that whole gaming content didn't really caught on, so I'm not gonna bother with that anymore. I'm not a gaming channel, and I never will be. It's just also too much trouble, actually, I found out, to make some gaming content and put it on the YouTube, because it's just, most of it is just not interesting enough. Plus I have no name in the gaming scene, so there's nothing there to gain from me and nothing for you guys to look at. So forget about that. I tried it, it's stupid. I'm not gonna engage anymore in that. So that's it. Take care, stay scummy, and see you in the next video.